Good morning, students. New chapter, Climate of India. What is climate? Climate is the average atmospheric condition over a considerable period of time, 35 to 40 years or more than this. Now, what is atmospheric condition? Atmospheric condition is temperature, wind, rainfall, humidity, cloud cover, sunshine. All this comes under the atmospheric condition. This atmospheric condition changes from time to time. If it remains same for longer duration, then it is known as climate. But if it changes frequently within a 1 hour or 2 hour or in a day, then it is known as weather. Climate of India. There are two main factors which makes the climate of India. First is Tropic of Cancer. This red color line is Tropic of Cancer, which divide India into two parts, northern part and southern part. Northern part is in a temperate zone, while southern part is in a tropical zone, or you can say torrid zone. Second factor is Himalayan region, that is running from west to east, and here in India it is also known as climatic barrier. What is known as climatic barrier? Because when monsoon winds start from the southwest direction, Himalayan region or Himalayas just stop this monsoon bearing rain in India itself, and India receive rainfall during the monsoon season. Second is when during the during the winter season, when the wind blows from northeast direction, it brings the cold Siberian wind. Again, Himalaya stops this cold Siberian wind and makes the climate of India suitable to live. So, because of this factor, that India is considered as in a torrid zone, because whole of India is influenced by the Tropic of Cancer, and then the climate of India is known as tropical monsoon climate. India has large latitudinal extent. You can say approximately 30 latitudes in which India is extended from east to west, and it have a topographical feature like physical features, which is also similar to climatic condition or the physical features of Asia. So India's climate is also known as mirror of climate of South Asia. Means whatever the South Asian countries have climatic condition, India have alone all this climatic condition here. So because of that, India is also known as subcontinent. Means it have a quality of all the continents. Whatever the feature topographical features are present in other continents, all that are present in India. And because of the presence of Himalaya, India is just divided from the rest of the Asia, and it have a separate topographical feature. And this feature has been formed because of few factors. First, latitudinal location. Second, the position of Himalayas, that is, we have position of Himalaya in the northern side of India, and other mountain ranges which are present in India. Altitude of the place, that is the height of a place. Distance from the sea, as India is surrounded by three sides from the water body. So this means there are places which is very far from the sea. So distance from the sea. Direction of the rain bearing wind or monsoon wind, means which causes the rainfall. Then western disturbances or temperate cyclone, jet stream or upper air circulation. The next factor is location, or you can say latitude. Okay, location or latitude. Now suppose this is equator, this is Tropic of Cancer, this is Tropic of Capricorn. Here we have sun. Sun gives direct sun rays to this area, that is in between this tropical area the temperature is always high. Okay, this is Arctic Circle, this Antarctic Circle. So this region is known as tropical region, this area is known as temperate. So the characteristics of tropical and temperate is that tropical always have a warm condition, neither too high nor too less. Okay, temperate, you can say that it is temperature is too high in summer and less in winter. Okay, now if we say that this is Tropic of Cancer passing through it and equator at the bottom. Now any place which is situated in this region, that is in the southern portion of India, will always have a warm condition, because the temperature will remain same whether it is summer or winter. But if a place is situated in a temperate region, suppose it is Lucknow, or you have a Delhi here, so what will happen, you have experience even in Allahabad also, or you can say Prayagraj. Now Prayagraj, you have experienced that in the month of summer the temperature reaches up to 45 to sometime 47 degrees Celsius, and in winter the temperature is around 5 degrees Celsius. Okay, but if we come into the southern area, here the temperature will remain around 30 degree to 35 degree Celsius. The temperature will be like this. So why this happens? Because this region, this is a torrid region, this is the southern part of India, comes under the torrid region or tropical region, so it always receives the direct sun rays. So always have a warm condition whether it is winter or summer, because it is near to the equator also. And this temperate region, here the sun rays are little bit slanting, and because of that there is a variation in the temperature. That is, summer is the temperature is too high and winter the temperature is too less. Question can be asked, why? Here you can take area of a Bangalore. Bangalore always have a pleasant condition, but Lucknow experiences a cold season, that is a less temperature in winter. The reason is that Bangalore is in tropical zone while Lucknow is in a temperate zone. So because of this there is a variation in the temperature. Clear? Himalaya mountain. What the Himalaya mountain do for India? It is a climatic divide, so it stops the rain bearing monsoon wind in India. This is the southwest monsoon wind. It has been stopped by Himalaya. So Himalaya is a climatic divide. Because of this, rest of the India, the whole of the country receive rainfall. Second is these are northeast cold wind which is coming from the Siberia, that is, and it is extremely cold. So again Himalayas stop this wind, it will not enter in India, and India have a normal climatic condition during the winter season. So what we have, Himalaya is a climatic barrier. Altitude. Altitude means height. You all know that during the daytime or during the summer, sun give its 100% heat. Okay, earth gets heated up and then it takes out its heat in the form of terrestrial radiation. The air which is present in this area gets heated up and start rising up. When start rising up, it cools down. Okay, so at the height the temperature will be less. So the same way, when we are on the plain area and move towards the higher region, what will happen? Suppose here the temperature is 45 degrees Celsius, and at the height of 166 meter there is a -1 degree temperature. So suppose here the temperature will be 44 degrees Celsius, then 43 degrees Celsius, and so on. So at the height the temperature will be around in the minus, that is in the areas of mountainous region. Okay, or maybe it is a near to that it will be a pleasant temperature. Now this is in the mountainous region, and here we have the southern part of India. Southern part of India, equator passes through this 0 degree, and from here Tropic of Cancer. Now the area in between this is having a tropical type of climate or torrid condition. Here in the southern area we have Nilgiri Hills. In Nilgiri Hills, if you know about the place Ooty, okay, this Ooty region always have a pleasant weather condition. Why? Because of normal lapse rate. Normal lapse rate. Now what is normal lapse rate? It is at the height of 166 meter minus 1 degree of temperature. So it is known as normal lapse rate. If a question will be asked that during the summer season temperature is very high in you can say in Prayagraj only, okay, but very less in Shimla or you can say Darjeeling. Why? All this because of the normal lapse rate. Why? Prayagraj is a plain area, okay, that is in the plains of Ganga, but Shimla, Darjeeling, Ooty, Manali, all these places are on mountain. So because of that the temperature is less. So the simple answer will be because of normal lapse rate, Shimla have less temperature as compared to Prayagraj. Clear? Maritime and continental location of India. Climatic condition of place is influenced by its location or latitude or wherever it is situated on the earth. So India is surrounded by water from 3 sides, so it enjoys maritime climatic condition because land breeze and sea breeze blows, and it makes the coastal area climate equilibrium, neither too high nor too less. During the daytime, when the sun is bright, the land gets heated up and forms a low pressure. So air heated up rises high, and water body is cool as compared to land and forms a high pressure. So wind always move from high pressure to low pressure. So during the daytime, sea breeze blows, that is from sea to land. But in the night what happens? Land cools down and forms a high pressure, while as comparison to land, water is warm, so it forms a low pressure. So during the night, wind blow from high pressure to low pressure, that is from land to sea. That is called the land breeze, and in the morning it is a sea breeze. So because of this, coastal area always experiences a equilibrium type of climate, neither too high nor too cold. Jet stream or upper air circulation. So jet streams are narrow bands of strong wind which blow from west to east direction. It shifts towards the north or south. Why it shifts from north to south? Because of change in pressure current. And it always follow the boundaries of cold and hot air. Hot air, that is in the equatorial region, and cold air in the polar region. Now, it also determines the climate of India. Like when the westerly jet stream blows, it brings the westerly disturbances, and it is responsible for rainfall in India, that is in the you can say Himalayan region and plain area. In the Himalayan region, Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, these areas get snowfall as it is occur in the winter season, and rainfall in the plain region. But this rainfall is good for Rabi crop. Easterly jet stream, these blows during the summer season, and it brings the that is monsoon has been brought by this. So jet stream help in giving the information to the meteorologist about the departure. Western disturbances or temperate cyclone. It originates in the Mediterranean Sea. Mediterranean Sea is in between Africa and Europe, and this disturbance is during the winter season because of the westerly winds. Change in pressure system take place and wind start blowing from west to eastern direction. While blowing from west to eastern direction, it crosses Arabian countries, Iran, Iraq, Pakistan, and reaches to India. When it comes to India, it causes snowfall in the mountainous region and rainfall in the plains. Western disturbance, when it causes rainfall, this winter rainfall is good for the crop like wheat in India. Question can be asked, what do you understand by western disturbances? I think the meaning of climate and factors which is influencing the climate of India is clear to you. Thank you.